Hi, greetings from Duluth, Minnesota. My name is Laura, and I'm a speech-language pathologist. I graduated in 2002 with my master's in communication sciences and disorders from the University of Minnesota at Duluth. I've been living in Duluth since 1999. I currently work at the Cloquet School District. Cloquet is a small community about 30 miles south of Duluth. I work at the middle school and high school, and I serve students from grades 5 through 12. I have over 50 students on my caseload, which makes my caseload larger than the other 4 therapists in the district. I serve a wide range of communication impairments, including articulation impairments, voice disorders, stuttering, language impairments, and augmentative communication. Most of my students have language impairments, which are related to specific learning disabilities, cognitive impairments, or autism spectrum disorders. You have to realize just how difficult a school day is for students with language impairments or with any other communication impairment. School is language in all of its modalities. Students who have difficulties with communication struggle to learn vocabulary words for core academic classes, and they struggle to understand complex written directions. They struggle to have appropriate peer interactions. They struggle to participate in academic discussions. So when they see me for their therapy sessions, I try to make their time with me as positive as possible because I know just how difficult it is for them in a given school day. I love my job. I love Duluth. I love Lake Superior. And most of all, I love my dog, Chase. Hiking is my passion. When I am not working on therapy plans or writing up evaluation reports or doing therapy planning, I am outside with my dog. He is 13 years old and he is a border collie, too smart for his own good. We also like to go to Lake Superior. Duluth is fortunate to have lots of nice public spaces along the lake that we go to during the summer months and into the fall, and even into the winter if the ice isn't too bad. This is my school. Cloquet got a new middle school this year, and for the first 2 or 3 months of the school year, we still had construction workers in our school. It was a very chaotic start to the school year, but I'm happy to report that there are no more construction workers in our school, only students and staff. These are some important websites that I use on a regular basis. The American Speech Language Hearing Association, let me pull that up, is the national organization for speech language pathologists and audiologists. They have a wonderful selection of journals that I use to support evidence-based practice, and they also offer continuing education courses for me to use to keep as current as possible in my therapy sessions. The Cloquet School District, they have their own website, and there they are. I go under the staff tabs and pull up the special education paperwork forms under SPED forms, and that's where you'll see me spend a lot of time doing progress reporting and IEP documentation and evaluation reports. I put down 2 different trail associations that are near and dear to my heart. The North Country Trail is up here, and the North Country Trail actually goes from New York all the way through North Dakota, and it links the national forest along that northern part of the United States. I have been active in the past with trail maintenance in northern Wisconsin, as well as some parts of Minnesota. The Superior Hiking Trail goes along the north shore of Minnesota, and the idea is that the North Country Trail will somehow adopt the use of the Superior Hiking Trail to go through Minnesota on its way to North Dakota. An awesome experience on both trails. And here are some important words to live by. This is my dog Chase. These were my therapy materials. And I never know what I am going to find when I get home from school. Some days he's sleeping on the couch. Some days he's made a little bit of a mess. But he knows every day I see him, he knows that he will be loved and respected. And that is sort of my philosophy for when I'm working with my students. They may not be having a good day, but I want them to be immersed in this positive sense of well-being so they can leave my therapy room and go on with the rest of the day and hopefully have their brains be a little bit more stable and open for academic learning. Why am I taking this class? Good question. I'm taking this class because I am hoping to apply for the Alaska State License for Educators. Because my training has been in Minnesota, I have not taken any Alaskan study classes before. So in order to apply for my initial license, I need to take 3 credits in multicultural coursework, which this class will fulfill, and then another 3 credits in Alaska Studies, which I'm hoping to take this summer. I am planning to move to Alaska, to the Anchorage area, by next summer of 2019, which is both exciting and slightly scary at the same time. But all I have to do is look at my Alaska pictures and realize that this is the right thing for me to do. We'll see. Clifford article points. What I thought about the Clifford article, I do think anthropology should play a role in Native cultures in Alaska and elsewhere too. I think anthropology gives a good lens to how to view individuals connecting with each other. We're not an isolated society anymore. We are dependent on each other, and knowing more about anthropology helps us gain better insight for land use and for heritage projects, for keeping native languages alive and ongoing for future generations. It gives us a space to discuss how different cultures can coexist and thrive. At least that's my view of anthropology. I know very little of it. Additional points about anthropology. Anthropology promotes an environment capable of having respectful discussions about religion, politics, language, environment, education, health, and history. All those aspects that make us human. So that is me, Laura, and my dog Chase from Duluth, Minnesota. Thank you for listening.